Kate Garraway first discovered her late husband's Derek Draper's serious health condition when she returned home to find him in a state of agony during the COVID-19 pandemic in March 2020. Derek, who has sadly passed away aged 56, suffered a brave and lengthy battle due to the long-term complications from coronavirus which left him fighting for his life. When he first fell ill with the virus almost 4 years ago, a terrified Kate called an ambulance and helped Derek down the stairs as he struggled to breathe. While sitting in the ambulance with an oxygen mask, Derek spoke to his kids for the final time and made a heartbreaking request before he was rushed to hospital, the Mirror reports. Despite going through a horrifying ordeal, Derek still managed to deliver some tear-jerking final words to his beloved children, Darcy, 17, and Billy, 13, as he told them, "You're the best children anyone could ask for. Look after Mum, be good for her." At the time, Derek did not know that this would be the last time he would see his children again before going into a coma. In a heartbreaking statement released on January 5, Kate announced that Derek had sadly lost his health battle and died aged 56. A statement from Garraway on Instagram said, "I'm sad to have to tell you all that my darling husband Derek has passed away. As some of you may know, he has been critically ill following a cardiac arrest in early December which, because of the damage inflicted by COVID in March 2020, led to further complications." Join the Daily Records WhatsApp community here and get the latest news sent straight to your messages. Derek was surrounded by his family in his final days, and I was by his side holding his hand throughout the last long hours and when he passed. Back in 2020, she opened up about some of the devastating moments the family had faced on her return to Good Morning Britain for the first time since Derek's ill health. Derek was in a coma in intensive care for 10 weeks after he was admitted to hospital, but an emotional Kate explained that she had been trying to focus on their incredibly strong kids. She said, "They've been absolutely amazing and I've felt for the last 10 weeks I've had 2 jobs. Try and do the best for Derek as much as I can. And I know what Derek would say to me is, 'Don't worry about me, look after them, it's your job.' Whenever I've felt like going into the toilet and have a moment, I know he'd be saying, 'What are you doing? You're a mother, get out there.'" While their dad fought for his life, Darcy and Billy refused to lose hope and continued to find opportunities to laugh and think about their father. Kate previously confessed, "I'm very aware that I've been very sad and anxious and focused on Derek, and I just have to think I need to make them feel safe. They've lost, for the time being, let's pray, their dad. And has their world. So they need to see that their mom is okay. They've been just amazing. They've been doing so many things. I've got to give them some life. Darcy and I will be home tutoring. It's carrying on with life when life isn't certain." The Good Morning Britain star said she family had been enjoying silly moments that would have had Derek laughing. Kate explained, "There was a brilliant, ridiculous moment when Derek was obviously stuck in the coma and it wasn't the 3 to 5 days that we had hoped. Darcy did the thing that teenagers do, was on the internet looking up things about coma, and she said, 'Mum, I was just reading about COVID. Sometimes when people come out of a coma they have completely different accents. One woman could speak fluent Mandarin. And we were hysterical about the idea of Derek waking up really posh with a posh accent or suddenly speaking Mandarin. And I saw the look of relief that she was laughing, and she said, 'Mum, it's going to be okay.'" Derek's health took a turn for the worse last month after he suffered an unexpected cardiac arrest which left Kate and the kids in a state of shock after things had been looking up towards the end of the year. The former political advisor had been set to spend the Christmas period at home with his family but instead spent his final days over the festive period in hospital with his wife and 2 children by his side. Kate admitted last month that she couldn't be prouder of how her children have coped while their father has been seriously ill in hospital. Taking to Instagram, she wrote, "I didn't even know Darcy had bought his t-shirt online, with my card. Until she emerged tonight, but I do know how grateful she is to the #NHS. I couldn't be prouder of how she and Billy have coped with these past 2 horrific months for our family, always finding ways of lifting our spirits and staying strong even when they can see me wobbling. It's so wonderful to see little green shoots of hope that this dreadful disease is easing and that hopefully soon we might all be able to see each other again and hug our nearest and dearest. But the journey for me and my family seems to be far from over, as every day my heart sinks as I learn new and devastating ways this virus has more battles for Derek to fight. But he is still here, and so there is still hope." Kate and Derek had been planning a second wedding together, with their kids being very much involved in organizing the event. Derek had planned to get down on one knee with the ring in front of the cameras when Kate came out of the celebrity jungle in 2019, but had been overcome with emotion at seeing the love of his life for the first time in weeks. Thanks to their kids' involvement in the plan, Derek was given a second chance just moments later after Darcy and Billy leapt out to surprise their mum and pointed out their forgetful dad's mistake. Derek immediately got down on one knee and proposed, and Kate said yes for the second time as the former political advisor told her he had fallen in love with her all over again. The happy couple had plans to walk down the aisle in the summer of 2020 in front of their family and friends before coronavirus struck and changed their lives forever.